Welcome back today. We're diving into a fascinating world of numismatics, exploring the top 10 most valuable wheat penny 1-cent coins that collectors are going absolutely wild over in today's market. If you've ever wondered which pennies could be hiding immense value right in your drawer, you're in for a treat. These coins are more than just currency. They're a piece of American history, a window into the past, and a golden opportunity for collectors who know what to look for. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which wheat pennies are commanding massive prices in dollars today, and why they are so highly sought after. So, make sure you stick around, because some of these rare coins can fetch incredible sums at auction and in private sales. Let's get started. First up, I am talking about the wheat penny from 1923, the 1-cent coin without a mint mark, in excellent condition. This coin is not just a small piece of copper, it is a symbol of history, artistry, and rarity all combined into one. By the end of this video, you will understand why collectors all around the world are constantly on the lookout for this coin, why it is commanding such incredible attention in today's auction markets, and why it represents such a huge value in dollars for anyone lucky enough to own one. Let's begin with the history and background of this extraordinary piece. The 1923 wheat penny was part of the famous Lincoln wheat cent series that began in 1909. It was designed by Victor David Brenner, whose initials can be found on these coins, and it was created to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. This was a major shift in American coinage, as it was the very first time a U.S. president appeared on a circulating coin. The 1923 edition of the wheat penny carries all the historic weight of that tradition. Struck in Philadelphia without a mint mark, this coin comes from an era when America was roaring through the 1920s, a decade known for innovation, culture, and progress. Every 1923 penny carries the echoes of that time period, making it a living connection to history. Collectors are not just buying a coin, they are buying a story, a piece of America that survived through nearly a century and still shines today. Now, let's talk about the unique features of this coin that make it so special. On the obverse side, we see the bold portrait of Abraham Lincoln, a design that has stood the test of time and remains iconic to this day. The words "In God We Trust" arch across the top, while the year 1923 sits proudly beneath Lincoln's profile. The lack of a mint mark indicates that it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, a fact that automatically makes it distinctive compared to its Denver or San Francisco counterparts. On the reverse side, you have the classic wheat ears that give this coin its popular nickname, the wheat penny. The wheat design symbolizes prosperity and growth, and with the words 1 cent in large letters, framed by United States of America and E Pluribus Unum, it gives the coin a bold yet elegant appearance. When you see a 1923 penny in excellent condition, the details are sharp, the fields are clean, and the design practically leaps out at you. It's a breathtaking sight for any serious collector. What really sets the 1923 wheat penny apart is its rarity and condition, which drive the collector demand through the roof. While millions of pennies were struck in 1923, the passage of time has not been kind to most of them. The vast majority have been lost, heavily circulated, or damaged beyond the point of being collectible. Finding one in excellent condition, with crisp details and strong eye appeal, is like finding a hidden treasure chest. Collectors know how challenging it is to locate such a coin, and that difficulty is what pushes demand even higher. Every auction, every coin show, every private sale proves one thing. People want the 1923 wheat penny, and they are willing to pay impressive sums to secure one. The coin's rarity is further amplified by the fact that many collectors of wheat pennies aim to build complete sets, and the 1923 no mint mark issue is an essential part of that set. The competition to own one in excellent condition creates bidding wars, and as a result, the value skyrockets. Speaking of value, let's dive into the current market prices for this remarkable coin. In today's auction market, the 1923 wheat penny without a mint mark in excellent condition can command a huge value in dollars. We are not talking about just a few dollars, we are talking about serious money. Depending on the sharpness of detail, the luster, and the overall eye appeal, this coin can easily be worth $820,000 to the right collector. At major auctions, bids climb rapidly when a high-grade 1923 wheat penny appears, and the competition is fierce. Some exceptional examples, particularly those graded at the top levels by professional grading services, have sold for truly astonishing figures, demonstrating the incredible demand this coin enjoys. And with the market for rare coins continuing to grow, the value of the 1923 wheat penny is only expected to rise further, making it not only a prized collectible but also a smart investment. For collectors who are interested in acquiring one of these beauties, there are a few tips that can make all the difference. Always focus on condition, because condition is king in the world of numismatics. A coin in excellent or near-mint condition will always carry significantly more value than a worn example. Be sure to buy from trusted dealers, established auction houses, or well-reviewed sellers who can provide authentication. Professional grading is also key, as a certified grade gives confidence and transparency in the coin's quality. And perhaps most importantly, patience is essential. The 1923 wheat penny without a mint mark in excellent condition is in very high demand, and while they do appear on the market, the best examples are often quickly snatched up. Waiting for the right coin, one that truly meets your standards, will reward you with a treasure that holds both historical and financial significance. As we come to the conclusion of this video, let's step back and appreciate what we've discussed. The 1923 wheat penny without a mint mark is far more than just a coin. It is a piece of American history, a symbol of artistry, a rare treasure that continues to capture the imagination of collectors everywhere. Its unique design, its connection to the legacy of Abraham Lincoln, its rarity in excellent condition, and its huge value in today's auction market all combine to make it one of the most highly sought-after coins of the entire wheat penny series. Collectors dream of owning it, investors see it as a wise opportunity, and historians view it as a tangible link to the roaring 1920s. This coin is, without a doubt, a superstar of American numismatics, and its demand is stronger than ever. Next up, the 1944 wheat penny without a mint mark, in its unique color shade condition. This coin has captured the attention of collectors around the world, not only for its history and beauty but also for the immense demand it holds in today's auction market. If you are a coin collector, an investor, or someone simply curious about rare treasures from the past, you are in for an exciting journey. So sit back and let's uncover the fascinating story and the current huge value of this remarkable piece of numismatic art. The history of the 1944 wheat penny is one of transformation. During World War II, in 1943, the United States Mint famously shifted from copper to steel for the penny's production to conserve copper for the war effort. This gave birth to the iconic 1943 steel penny. But when the war requirements shifted again in 1944, the Mint returned to copper, using leftover shell casings from military ammunition to strike new Lincoln wheat cents. This is what makes the 1944 wheat penny so special. It represents a period of resilience, patriotism, and change, carrying within it the spirit of wartime America. The coin struck in Philadelphia without a mint mark became one of the most widely circulated coins of the time, but what makes certain examples so extraordinary today is their condition and appearance, especially when preserved in stunning color shade forms that captivate collectors. The unique features of the 1944 wheat penny cannot be overstated. At the obverse, we see the timeless portrait of Abraham Lincoln, created by Victor David Brenner, which has been admired for decades as one of the most iconic images ever placed on U.S. coinage. The reverse displays the wheat ears, symbolizing prosperity and growth, giving this penny its popular nickname, the wheat cent. But what truly sets apart some 1944 pennies is their special color shade. Over the years, many examples have developed breathtaking tones ranging from deep brown to red hues, and in some rare cases, unique multi-tone shades that are visually stunning. These coins appear almost artistic, as if time has painted them with a brush of history. Collectors highly treasure this uniqueness, as the eye appeal of a coin often plays as important a role as its rarity. A 1944 wheat penny with these color shade conditions is not just a piece of currency, it is a miniature masterpiece. When it comes to rarity and condition, collectors always emphasize the importance of well-preserved coins. While millions of 1944 wheat pennies were struck, finding one in excellent color shade condition without a mint mark is far from common. Circulation wore down most examples quickly, but those that survived in better condition have become true gems in the marketplace. Collectors are particularly drawn to pennies with a bright, lustrous shine or unusual tones that set them apart from the average coin. In the numismatic world, rarity is not always just about low mintage numbers. It is often about survival in superior condition. And this is exactly what makes the 1944 wheat penny in color shade condition so highly desirable today. Demand has grown tremendously, making it a target coin for anyone serious about building a high-quality collection. In terms of current market value, the numbers are truly impressive. While ordinary 1944 wheat pennies in circulated grades may not command significant premiums, those with stunning color shade condition, excellent surfaces, and strong eye appeal are achieving huge values in auctions across the country. Today's market has shown that collectors are willing to pay $780,000 for the best preserved examples. Auction houses regularly see bidding wars break out for this coin, proving that its desirability is at an all-time high. The combination of history, beauty, and rarity ensures that the 1944 wheat penny without a mint mark remains not only a collector's prize but also a serious investment piece. Every year, its value in the numismatic marketplace climbs higher, solidifying its place among America's most celebrated 1-cent coins. For collectors looking to own one of these treasures, a few tips can make all the difference. First, focus on condition and eye appeal. A coin with sharp details, strong luster, and a vibrant color shade will always command more attention and higher value. Secondly, authenticity is crucial, so always purchase from trusted dealers or auction houses to ensure you are getting a genuine coin. Finally, remember that this is not just a piece of metal, it is a historical artifact. Handle it with care, store it properly in protective holders, and know that you are preserving a part of American heritage for future generations. Collecting the 1944 wheat penny is more than a hobby. It is a connection to the past and an investment in the future. As we conclude, it is clear that the 1944 wheat penny without a mint mark in color shade condition is more than just a coin. It is a story of American resilience, a work of art in miniature, and a highly sought-after treasure in today's market. Its history links us to an important chapter in our nation's past. Its beauty captivates the eye, and its rarity fuels intense demand from collectors everywhere. The huge values we see in today's auction market prove that this coin will continue to hold its place as one of the most valuable and exciting pennies ever minted. Next up, the 1939 wheat penny 1-cent coin without a mint mark. This coin, in uncirculated condition, is not just a piece of metal but a rare gem that carries with it decades of history, unique characteristics, and immense value in today's collector's market. So if you are passionate about rare coins, if you are looking to understand why some pennies are worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, and if you want to learn how a coin that once had the smallest denomination in circulation can now be considered a prized investment, you are in the right place. Let's begin with a look into the history and background of the wheat penny itself. The wheat penny, officially known as the Lincoln wheat cent, was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of the birth of President Abraham Lincoln. It was the first regular-issue U.S. coin to feature a real person, and Lincoln was chosen for his great significance in American history. The coin was designed by Victor David Brenner, and the reverse carried 2 wheat stalks that gave this coin its popular name, the wheat penny. The wheat cent remained in production until 1958, after which it was replaced by the Lincoln Memorial design. During its run, the wheat penny became a true staple of American pocket change, but within those long years of mintage, certain issues and conditions became far rarer than others. The 1939 no-mint mark wheat penny is one such rarity. Now, let's focus specifically on the 1939 issue. This coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally did not place a mint mark on its coins. While 1939 may sound like an ordinary year in terms of coinage, the reality is far different when we examine its survival rate, condition, and collector demand today. Millions were minted, but very few were carefully preserved. Most went into circulation during a time when America was recovering from the Great Depression and approaching the years of World War II. Coins from this era were heavily used in daily transactions, which means finding one today in pristine, uncirculated condition is truly a remarkable feat. The unique features of the 1939 wheat penny make it stand out among collectors. On the obverse, we see the bold and iconic bust of Abraham Lincoln facing right, the word liberty to his left, and the motto, "In God We Trust," across the top. The date, 1939, is placed clearly on the right, without any mint mark, which tells us it came from Philadelphia. On the reverse, the design is framed with 2 wheat stalks on either side, surrounding the text, 1 cent, and United States of America. Above the lettering rests the Latin motto, E pluribus unum, meaning, out of many, one. These design details might seem simple, but in crisp, uncirculated condition, the coin shines with sharp relief, bold lines, and often a stunning original red or reddish-brown luster that captures collectors' eyes immediately. The preservation of this design after more than 80 years is what makes it a true masterpiece. Now let's talk about rarity and condition. When we speak of coin rarity, it is not always about how many coins were minted. Instead, it is about how many high-quality examples survived over the decades. In the case of the 1939 wheat penny without a mint mark, the Philadelphia Mint produced over 316 million of them. But nearly all of them were worn down through circulation. What makes this coin rare today is the fact that almost all circulated examples show heavy wear, scratches, or discoloration. Finding one in uncirculated condition is like finding a time capsule. It is a window back into 1939, when the coin first left the mint, untouched, retaining its full beauty. Collectors place extremely high demand on coins that still retain their original mint luster, sharp details, and flawless surfaces. This is why the 1939 wheat penny in uncirculated condition is considered a treasure of the highest order. Collector demand for this coin has skyrocketed in recent years, especially because uncirculated coins of this era are becoming harder and harder to find. Many have already been snapped up by advanced collectors and are locked away in private collections, never to be seen on the open market again. When one does appear, bidding wars often break out among collectors who recognize the rarity and significance of this coin. Unlike ordinary pennies, this one is a star in auctions and coin shows, drawing admiration and attention wherever it is displayed. Its combination of historical importance, beauty, and rarity make it a coin that both beginner collectors dream about and seasoned collectors fight to obtain. So, what about the current market value in dollars? This is where things get truly exciting. A circulated 1939 wheat penny without a mint mark may only be worth a modest amount, but when you move into the uncirculated range, the story changes dramatically. Depending on the grade, uncirculated examples can fetch anywhere from $430,000 at auction. For collectors who are interested in obtaining one of these coins, there are a few important tips to keep in mind. First, always look for coins that have been graded and certified by trusted grading companies. This guarantees authenticity and protects your investment. Second, pay close attention to the luster and color of the coin. Uncirculated wheat pennies often have a brilliant red or red-brown tone, which significantly increases their desirability. Third, if you are looking to invest, understand that these coins have a proven track record of increasing in value over time. They are not just historical artifacts but also excellent financial assets. And finally, network with other collectors and stay connected to the market through coin shows, auctions, and reputable dealers. This will keep you informed and allow you to act quickly when an opportunity arises. As we come to the conclusion of this video, it is clear that the 1939 wheat penny 1-cent coin without a mint mark in uncirculated condition is far more than just a coin. It is a rare and valuable treasure, a piece of American history, and an object of immense beauty and demand. Collectors all over the world recognize its significance, and its market value today reflects that recognition. If you are fortunate enough to own one of these coins, you are holding a piece of history that continues to grow in both prestige and value with each passing year. Next up, the 1934 wheat penny 1-cent coin without a mint mark. This particular coin, especially in unique color shade condition, is regarded as a treasure among numismatists and coin enthusiasts. Over the course of this video, we will explore its history, its standout features, the rarity that makes it so appealing, its current market value in dollars, and why it is in such high demand today. If you are passionate about coin collecting, or just beginning your journey, this is one coin that will inspire you with its incredible story and its immense value in today's market. The 1934 wheat penny belongs to the beloved wheat cent series, also known as the Lincoln wheat penny, which was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the wheat penny replaced the Indian head cent and became one of the most iconic coins in American history. The obverse of the coin proudly features the portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, while the reverse carries the classic wheat ears design, symbolizing prosperity and strength. The 1934 issue came at a time when America was in the midst of recovering from the Great Depression, and coins from this era carry with them the weight of history, representing resilience, hope, and economic revival. This background adds an emotional connection for collectors, making the 1934 wheat penny more than just a coin. It is a piece of American heritage. What makes the 1934 wheat penny without a mint mark so special is that it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which did not use mint marks during that time. While millions of wheat pennies were produced, only a limited number of the 1934 issues have survived in collectible condition, especially with distinctive color shade tones that enhance their appearance. These color shades, ranging from red-brown to darker patinas, make each coin unique and give them a personality that cannot be duplicated. Collectors cherish these differences in toning and coloration because they make the coin stand out from standard examples. The combination of historical significance, striking design, and unique color shade condition ensures that this coin remains highly desirable in today's numismatic world. Rarity plays a central role in the demand for the 1934 wheat penny without a mint mark. While the Philadelphia Mint produced over 219 million of these coins, the reality is that most were heavily circulated and worn down through decades of use. Today, finding a 1934 wheat penny in strong condition with an attractive color shade is a challenge, which is why collectors are willing to pay significant premiums. The rarity does not only come from the age of the coin but also from the survival rate of coins that remain in visually appealing condition. When we combine rarity with the strong historical importance of the wheat cent series, we see why collectors are always eager to acquire this coin. Its condition is everything, and the unique toning and shade variations only add to its allure, making it a must-have for serious numismatists. Now let us talk about what every collector is eager to know: the current market value in dollars. The 1934 wheat penny without a mint mark in color shade condition can command impressive prices depending on its preservation. Circulated examples may start at a modest value, but when you enter into the realm of higher grades and visually striking toning, the prices climb dramatically. In today's collector's market, well-preserved examples of this coin can be valued at $180,000, and in exceptional cases with extraordinary color shade condition, prices have been seen stretching into the $250,000s auctions. This upward trend highlights the strong demand and the huge value that collectors are placing on the 1934 wheat penny today. It is not just a coin, it is an investment piece that continues to gain attention in auctions, private sales, and online platforms, proving that it holds a huge value in today's action market. For collectors looking to add this coin to their collection, there are several tips that can make a difference in both acquiring and preserving this valuable piece. Always look for coins with strong details, minimal wear, and most importantly, unique color shade toning that enhances the visual appeal of the coin. Coins stored properly over decades develop natural tones that collectors deeply admire, and those features add extra value in today's market. Preservation is also critical. Storing the coin in a protective holder and avoiding cleaning or polishing is essential to maintain its originality and value. Collectors are advised to acquire coins from trusted dealers, coin shows, or reputable auction houses to ensure authenticity and quality. With these careful steps, building a collection that includes the 1934 wheat penny becomes both rewarding and profitable. As we bring this video to a close, it is clear that the 1934 wheat penny 1-cent coin without a mint mark is far more than just a piece of change from the past. It represents a slice of American history, it showcases unique features with its color shade condition, it stands as a rare gem in the coin world, and it commands a huge value in today's market. Collectors across the globe seek this coin for its beauty, its significance, and its undeniable demand in numismatics. If you are a collector or someone who simply appreciates history and value combined in one piece, the 1934 wheat penny deserves a special place in your collection. Its journey from the Great Depression era to today's action market full of demand proves why it will always remain a prized treasure. Next up, the 1946 wheat penny with the D mint mark, a remarkable piece of American history that has captured the attention of collectors all over the world. This coin is not only a reminder of America's resilience and recovery in the years following World War II, but it has also become a shining star in the marketplace for rare coins, with demand and values rising higher every year. If you are a passionate coin enthusiast or even just beginning your collecting journey, the 1946 D wheat penny is one of those coins you definitely want to know about. Let's start with the history and background of this treasure. The wheat penny itself was first minted in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, and it became the first U.S. circulating coin to feature a real person rather than a symbolic figure. The obverse design was created by Victor David Brenner and displays a beautiful portrait of Abraham Lincoln, symbolizing leadership, freedom, and unity. On the reverse side, you find two wheat stalks framing the words 1 cent, which is why this coin became famously known as the wheat penny. By 1946, America had just come through the trials of World War II, and coinage played an important role in keeping the economy running smoothly during this transitional period. The Denver Mint struck a large number of coins during that year, but not all of them survived in the high quality and beautiful condition that collectors demand today. That is exactly what makes the 1946 D wheat penny in very fine condition so exciting. One of the unique features of this coin is the mint mark itself. The D below the date indicates it was minted at the Denver Mint, which was responsible for producing coins for circulation across the western half of the United States. The striking quality from the Denver Mint often gives the coin sharp details and bold features, and the 1946 wheat penny is no exception. When you examine the coin closely, the crisp design of Lincoln's profile and the fine lines in the wheat stalks on the reverse make this coin stand out. Collectors absolutely adore coins where these details remain visible, and in very fine condition, the 1946 wheat penny continues to display an impressive level of artistry and craftsmanship. Now, let's talk about rarity and condition, which are always central factors in the world of coin collecting. While millions of wheat pennies were minted in 1946, the truth is that the number of surviving examples in very fine condition is far more limited than most people realize. Coins that circulated heavily over the years often became worn, damaged, or lost. But when you find a coin that has survived nearly 80 years and still holds its definition, its details, and its natural character, you are looking at something truly special. This rarity in higher grades fuels collector demand. The 1946 wheat penny in very fine condition is a coin that immediately sparks interest among serious collectors because it represents not only a piece of history but also a preserved artifact that becomes more valuable with time. Current market demand for this coin has been nothing short of impressive. The coin community has shown a renewed interest in wheat pennies, especially those that carry unique features and mint marks, and the 1946 is at the heart of that attention. In very fine condition, these coins command strong values in today's auction market, with prices that can range from $650,000 depending on the specific strike quality, luster, and overall eye appeal. Collectors are eager to acquire them, and that competition drives the value even higher. This is not a coin that sits quietly in the background of the marketplace. It is an active performer, sought after by enthusiasts who know its worth. When you see a 1946 wheat penny in very fine condition come up for sale, you can expect strong bidding and plenty of excitement, which reflects just how high the demand is for this piece. For collectors who want to add a 1946 wheat penny to their collection, there are a few tips that can help maximize both satisfaction and value. Always look closely at the coin's details, especially the clarity of Lincoln's profile and the wheat stalks on the reverse. The stronger the definition, the more desirable the coin becomes. Keep an eye out for coins that maintain their natural color and luster, as these qualities can make a coin stand out in a collection. And of course, always ensure that you are purchasing from reputable dealers or verified auction houses to guarantee authenticity. Once you acquire a coin like this, store it properly in a protective holder to preserve its condition for years to come. This is not just a coin, it is an investment, and caring for it means securing its place as a treasure in your collection. As we reach the conclusion of this deep dive, let's reflect on the importance of the 1946 wheat penny in the bigger picture of coin collecting. This coin is a powerful reminder of American history, minted in a period when the country was transitioning from war to peace and growth. Its beauty, its rarity in higher grades, and its strong demand in the marketplace have made it one of the standout coins from the wheat penny series. Collectors see it as more than just 1 cent. They see it as a piece of living history, a symbol of resilience, and a treasure that continues to gain recognition and value in today's world. Next up, the wheat penny 1 cent from 1945 without a mint mark, found in excellent condition. This coin is not only a piece of currency, it is a time capsule from America's World War II era, and today it stands tall as a highly desirable and valuable treasure in the collector's market. So stay with me until the very end because this coin story is one that will truly captivate you, and by the conclusion, you'll understand why its demand and value have skyrocketed in today's auction houses and collector communities. Let us begin with the background and history of this remarkable coin. The 1945 wheat penny is part of the iconic Lincoln wheat cent series, which was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the centennial birth of Abraham Lincoln. The wheat penny was designed by Victor David Brenner, and it features the bold and noble portrait of President Lincoln on the obverse side. On the reverse, 2 graceful stalks of wheat frame the words 1 cent and United States of America, a simple yet powerful design that symbolizes strength, prosperity, and the hard-working values of the American people. Now, what makes the 1945 issue so historically meaningful is the time period in which it was minted. America was in the final stages of World War II, and coins struck during this era carry with them the spirit of resilience, hope, and transition into peacetime. The Philadelphia Mint produced the 1945 wheat penny without a mint mark, and every example we see today is a reminder of that pivotal year in American history. Now let's talk about the unique features of this coin that separate it from ordinary cents you may come across in circulation. First and foremost, The 1945 no-mint mark wheat penny is composed of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, a combination that gives the coin its beautiful warm reddish-brown to deep copper tones depending on how it has been preserved. Coins from this year that survive in excellent condition often display sharp details on Lincoln's hair, beard, and coat, as well as crisp, raised wheat stalks on the reverse. Another special characteristic is the lack of a mint mark under the date, which immediately identifies it as a Philadelphia mint coin. Collectors admire these subtle yet distinct features because they add to the historical authenticity and desirability of the coin. When held under the light, a pristine 1945 wheat penny gleams with a luster that truly makes it a showpiece worthy of any collection. The rarity and condition of this coin are where its true magic shines. While millions of these coins were minted in 1945, finding them in circulation today in excellent condition is nearly impossible. Most coins from this era were heavily used, exposed to wear and tear, and lost much of their detail over time. But when you come across a 1945 no-mint mark wheat penny that has been preserved with care and remains in excellent condition, you are looking at a rare survivor. Collectors prize such examples because they represent not just the coin itself, but also the exceptional journey it has taken through history. The rarity increases even further when the coin boasts original mint luster, strong strike, and minimal contact marks, all of which elevate its status from being just another old penny to being a coveted gem. This is why auctions and private sales often witness fierce competition among collectors when a high-grade 1945 wheat penny appears. Now, the most exciting part for many of you watching: the current market value of this coin in dollars today. The demand for the 1945 wheat penny without a mint mark in excellent condition is absolutely surging. Collectors, historians, and investors alike recognize its importance, and this has driven its price to impressive heights in today's auctions. Depending on the grade, eye appeal, and preservation, examples in excellent condition can command $450,000 and in some cases even reach into the $700,000 when the right buyer enters the bidding. Auction houses have reported strong sales of high-grade specimens, and online collector platforms show consistent demand for this iconic coin. The beauty of this is that the 1945 wheat penny is no longer just a 1-cent coin. It is now a valuable piece of history, a trophy coin for collectors, and a strong asset in the ever-growing rare coin market. When you think about it, owning one of these coins is like holding a little piece of America's heritage that continues to gain value over time. For collectors who are inspired by this story and want to add a 1945 wheat penny to their own collection, here are a few important tips. Always focus on condition, because the better preserved the coin, the higher its value will be. Look closely at the details in Lincoln's face and the wheat stalks on the reverse, as sharpness in these areas is a sign of quality. Pay attention to the coin's luster and color. Pennies with original reddish or bright tones tend to attract the most attention. If you are planning to purchase, consider buying from reputable dealers or certified auctions to ensure authenticity and avoid counterfeits. Protecting your coin is equally important. Store it in a holder or case that prevents scratches and environmental damage, as preservation is the key to maintaining and even increasing its value. Remember, this is not just a collectible, it is an investment, and with the market for rare coins growing stronger every year, owning a 1945 wheat penny in excellent condition can be a rewarding and profitable decision. As we come to the conclusion of this video, it is clear that the 1945 wheat penny without a mint mark is more than just a small copper coin. It is a piece of American history, a rare collectible that embodies strength, perseverance, and beauty, and today it stands as a highly sought-after treasure in the world of numismatics. Its unique design, historical significance, rarity in excellent condition, and high demand in today's auctions all combine to make it one of the most desirable coins you can collect. For those of you watching, this is a reminder that even the smallest objects, like a 1-cent piece, can carry immense historical weight and incredible value. If you are lucky enough to own one, cherish it, protect it, and know that you have something very special in your possession. Next up, the wheat penny 1 cent from the year 1937, without a mint mark, especially in outstanding condition. This coin has captured the attention of collectors all over the world, and in today's action-driven market, it is considered a true treasure that carries an impressive value in dollars. So sit back, relax, and let's explore why this coin is in such high demand and why collectors continue to compete for it. To truly appreciate the 1937 wheat penny, we first need to take a step back and understand its history and background. The wheat penny, also known as the Lincoln wheat cent, was introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the wheat penny quickly became one of the most iconic coins ever issued by the United States Mint. Its obverse side features a striking portrait of Lincoln, while the reverse side displays two wheat stalks, symbolizing prosperity and abundance. This design was produced until 1958, and over those decades, the wheat penny became a household name. The 1937 wheat penny falls right into that golden era, and while millions were minted, very few have survived in the kind of outstanding condition that collectors demand today. Now, let's focus on what makes the 1937 wheat penny without a mint mark so special. The lack of a mint mark indicates that this coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which was the primary minting facility for U.S. coins at the time. While Philadelphia did produce a substantial number of pennies in 1937, what separates this particular coin from ordinary pennies is not just its age but also the rarity of finding it in pristine, outstanding condition. Most of these pennies were used in circulation, passing through countless hands over decades, which left them worn, scratched, and faded. But when you come across a 1937 wheat penny with sharp details, a clean surface, and an almost untouched look, you are holding a piece of history that has defied time itself. Such coins are not only rare but also celebrated as premium collector's items. Another unique feature of the 1937 wheat penny is its powerful connection to American history. This coin was minted during a period when the United States was still recovering from the Great Depression and preparing for the challenges of World War II. Every penny carried symbolic weight, representing not just money but resilience, hope, and survival. The fact that we can hold a 1937 penny in our hands today is like holding a bridge to that historic era. Its design, durability, and survival make it a true artifact of American culture. Collectors are not just buying a coin, they are acquiring a story, a living testament to the struggles and triumphs of an earlier time. Now, let's turn to the topic of rarity and condition, which are absolutely central to understanding why this coin is so highly sought after. In the world of coin collecting, condition is everything. A common coin in poor condition might be worth only face value, but that same coin in mint state condition can skyrocket in value. For the 1937 wheat penny without a mint mark, coins in outstanding condition are incredibly scarce. We are talking about coins with strong luster, sharp details in Lincoln's portrait, clear wheat stalks on the reverse, and minimal to no wear. These qualities elevate the coin into a category that collectors are willing to pay premium prices for. The rarity of finding this penny in such outstanding condition makes it a crown jewel for any serious collection, and this demand continues to grow with each passing year. When it comes to current market value, the 1937 wheat penny in outstanding condition is commanding huge prices in today's auctions. While lower-grade examples might sell for $50,000, coins that are preserved in top condition can reach impressive figures. In many recent auctions, outstanding examples of the 1937 wheat penny have sold for $570,000, depending on grading and eye appeal. Collectors and investors alike recognize that these coins are not just beautiful artifacts but also smart investments. Their value continues to rise as fewer examples remain available on the open market. For those lucky enough to own one, the 1937 wheat penny without a mint mark is a coin that combines history, rarity, and financial value in a single package. For collectors who are interested in acquiring or preserving this coin, there are several important tips to keep in mind. First, always focus on condition. If you come across a 1937 wheat penny, look closely at the details, luster, and overall preservation. A coin with sharp details and minimal wear will always command a premium. Second, consider professional grading. Submitting your coin to a reputable grading service can give it an official certification, which not only confirms its authenticity but also establishes its grade and market value. Third, always handle coins carefully and store them properly. Use protective holders or cases to ensure they remain in the best possible condition for future generations. Finally, keep an eye on auctions and coin shows, because opportunities to find rare coins like this can appear unexpectedly, and being ready to act quickly can make all the difference. As we come to the conclusion of this video, it is clear that the 1937 wheat penny without a mint mark in outstanding condition is more than just a coin. It is a piece of American history, a work of art, and a rare treasure that continues to captivate collectors around the world. Its unique features, its scarcity in top condition, and its current market value make it one of the most desirable pennies in the world of numismatics. Whether you are a seasoned collector or someone just starting out, This coin represents the kind of discovery that can transform a collection and inspire a lifelong passion for coin collecting. Next up, the wheat penny from 1941 without a mint mark. In excellent condition, this coin has become a star in the world of coin collecting, a piece that collectors and investors alike are searching for with growing excitement because of its rarity, beauty, and skyrocketing value in today's market. To begin, let's step back in time and take a look at the history and background of the 1941 wheat penny. The wheat penny, formerly known as the Lincoln wheat cent, was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It marked the very first time that a U.S. circulating coin featured the image of a real historical figure rather than symbolic imagery. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln wheat penny carried Lincoln's portrait on the obverse, while the reverse displayed two stylized wheat stalks, representing prosperity and strength. By 1941, the wheat penny had already become a beloved part of American coinage, and that particular year stood out as a period of transition in U.S. history. The country was on the edge of entering World War II, and coins like the 1941 cent became symbols of resilience and determination for the American people. Now, let's focus on the unique features of this coin. The 1941 wheat penny without a mint mark was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which at that time did not use mint marks on its coins. This makes the no mint mark penny distinctive in its own right, as it ties directly to the history of Philadelphia's minting practices. On the obverse, you'll find Abraham Lincoln's iconic bust, sharp and dignified, facing right, with the words, "In God We Trust," arching above his head. The word "Liberty" appears on the left side, and the year 1941 is struck boldly on the right. On the reverse, you'll see the elegant wheat ears flanking both sides of the inscriptions 1 cent and United States of America, topped with the phrase E pluribus unum. In excellent condition, the details of Lincoln's coat, his facial features, and the crispness of the wheat stalks stand out magnificently, giving the coin a sense of timeless artistry. What makes the 1941 wheat penny without a mint mark even more extraordinary is its rarity when found in excellent condition. While millions of these coins were produced for everyday circulation, most of them have been worn down through decades of use, losing much of their sharpness and original luster. The ones that have survived in pristine or near-pristine state are the true gems that collectors are eager to own. Excellent condition, in the coin collecting world, usually means minimal wear, strong eye appeal, and often a bright red or red-brown color that retains much of the coin's original brilliance. This combination of rarity and condition creates immense demand in the collector market, and it's exactly what drives the value of this 1941 no-mint mark wheat penny into impressive territory. Speaking of demand, let's talk about today's action market value. In the world of coin collecting, the 1941 wheat penny without a mint mark in excellent condition has become a hot commodity. Collectors, investors, and enthusiasts are willing to pay a premium to add this piece of history to their collections. While lower-grade versions may only be worth a modest amount, coins that are preserved in excellent, high-quality condition can command huge values in today's market. We are talking about figures ranging from impressive $450,000 depending on the exact grade and the brilliance of the coin. With so much attention focused on coins from the World War II era, the 1941 penny shines brightly as a piece of history that doubles as a smart investment opportunity. For collectors, the allure of the 1941 wheat penny lies not only in its beauty and rarity but also in its growing potential as an asset. As more people enter the hobby of coin collecting, the demand for high-quality specimens continues to surge. This means that excellent condition wheat pennies from 1941 are not just keepsakes. They are treasured items that can appreciate in value as the years go by. Auction houses, private sales, and online marketplaces regularly feature bidding wars for top-graded examples, and every successful sale further underscores how valuable these coins have become. When a 1941 wheat penny in exceptional condition appears, it immediately catches the attention of seasoned collectors and investors alike. Now, let's shift to some practical advice for collectors who might be searching for a 1941 wheat penny without a mint mark. The first tip is to always focus on condition. The better the preservation, the more significant the value. Look for coins that retain sharp details, with Lincoln's hair, jawline, and the wheat stalks on the reverse appearing crisp and clear. The color of the coin is also important. Collectors often prize coins that show a beautiful red or red-brown hue, which indicates that the coin has been well preserved over time. Another tip is to purchase coins that have been authenticated and graded by reputable grading services. Certification ensures that the coin is genuine, and it provides a professional evaluation of its quality, which is vital when buying or selling in today's market. Finally, build relationships with trusted dealers, attend coin shows, and keep an eye on auctions, as these are excellent ways to find high-quality examples and to stay connected with the pulse of the collector community. As we come to the conclusion of our video, it's clear that the 1941 wheat penny without a mint mark in excellent condition is far more than just a coin. It is a piece of American history, a symbol of resilience during a pivotal time in the nation's story, and a highly sought-after collectible that has captured the imagination of coin enthusiasts worldwide. Its unique features, historical background, rarity, and condition make it one of the standout treasures of the wheat penny series. In today's action-packed market, its value in dollars reflects the immense respect and demand it has earned among collectors. Owning such a coin is not only a matter of pride but also a testament to the lasting legacy of American coinage. Next up, the wheat penny 1-cent coin from 1956 with the Denver D mint mark, especially in its rare and stunning color shade condition. This is not just any ordinary penny. This coin has captured the attention of collectors and investors worldwide because of its historical charm, its unique beauty, and its soaring value in today's action-packed market. Stay tuned until the end, because you will see why this coin is in such huge demand and how it could potentially be one of the most exciting additions to any serious collection. Let us begin with the history and background of this remarkable coin. The wheat penny series, also known as the Lincoln wheat cent, was first introduced in 1909 to honor the centennial of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin immediately became a collector favorite and has remained one of the most iconic American coins ever produced. The obverse of the coin features a detailed portrait of Abraham Lincoln, symbolizing strength, leadership, and unity. On the reverse, the coin carries two elegant stalks of wheat, giving it its popular nickname, Wheat Penny. By 1956, the wheat penny was already nearing the end of its long run, as the design would soon be replaced by the Lincoln Memorial reverse in 1959. This makes the late 1950s wheat pennies, including the 1956 D, even more special, because they represent the final years of a legendary design era. The 1956 D wheat penny itself was minted at the Denver Mint, marked with a small but distinctive D below the date. Millions were struck, but only a fraction survived the test of time in collectible condition, and even fewer emerged in rare color shade varieties that make them so eye-catching today. This color shade condition, which often reflects a beautiful toning or unique luster caused by the way the coin's metal aged over decades, transforms an already historic coin into a unique piece of art. Collectors love these naturally toned coins because no two are exactly alike, and the color patterns can range from golden hues to deep reds and even rainbow-like effects. When we combine the historic importance of the wheat design with the stunning visual appeal of the color shade condition, we get a coin that is undeniably attractive and incredibly desirable in the marketplace. Now let us talk about what makes this coin so rare and why collectors are chasing after it with such enthusiasm. While the 1956 D was struck in large numbers, most examples have been heavily circulated, worn down, or lost to time. Coins that remain in pristine condition, especially those with original mint luster or unique color shade toning, are exceedingly scarce. Collectors place tremendous value on rarity and condition, and when you put those together with the emotional appeal of the wheat design and the prestige of the 1956 D, you create a recipe for skyrocketing demand. Every collector wants to own something that stands out, something that tells a story, and the 1956 D wheat penny in this rare condition does exactly that. The coin has been consistently rising in popularity at auctions, with more and more investors realizing that these pennies are not just historical tokens but valuable assets with serious potential. Let us explore the current market value in dollars. Today's coin market is experiencing incredible momentum, with rare pennies like the 1956 D in color shade condition achieving huge premiums. Depending on the sharpness of the strike, the intensity of the color shade, and the overall eye appeal, these coins are commanding prices far beyond their humble 1-cent face value. We are talking about coins that can fetch $300,000 in the right auction setting. In some cases, exceptional specimens with extraordinary toning have sold for $800,000, proving just how strong the demand really is. Collectors see these coins not only as must-have historical treasures but also as smart investments that continue to grow in value year after year. The excitement in the marketplace is undeniable, and the 1956 D wheat penny has firmly established itself as one of the stars of the hobby. For those who are collectors or aspiring to become one, here are some important tips that can help you on your journey with coins like the 1956 D wheat penny. Always pay attention to condition. Coins with strong strikes, minimal wear, and vibrant natural toning are worth far more than their ordinary counterparts. It is wise to store your coins properly, using protective holders that preserve their beauty and prevent damage. Do your research on market trends, keep an eye on auction results, and do not hesitate to have your coin professionally graded if you believe it is of exceptional quality. A certified grade can dramatically increase the value and desirability of your coin. And most importantly, always collect with passion. The joy of discovering and owning a rare coin like the 1956 wheat penny comes not only from its financial value but also from the story it carries and the history it represents. As we come to the conclusion of this video, let us take a moment to reflect on what makes the 1956 wheat penny so extraordinary. It is a coin that combines history, artistry, rarity, and financial value into one compact masterpiece. It stands as a shining example of how something as small as a penny can carry such immense significance and demand in today's market. Collectors everywhere are on the lookout for these coins, and their popularity shows no signs of slowing down. If you are fortunate enough to own one, especially in color shade condition, consider yourself the guardian of a true treasure. And if you are still searching, let this video inspire you to keep your eyes open and your passion alive, because the next great discovery could be waiting right in front of you. Next up, the 1925 wheat penny without a mint mark. This coin is a true piece of history, and it carries with it a legacy that every collector wants to be part of. By the end of this video, you will understand why this penny is not just another coin, but a treasure that can hold huge value in today's market. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into the story of the 1925 wheat penny. To begin with, let's look at the history and background of this amazing coin. The wheat penny series, officially called the Lincoln wheat cent, was first minted in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was designed by Victor David Brenner, and it was the very first time that a United States president was placed on a circulating coin. This was a historic change that immediately captured the attention of the public. From 1909 until 1958, these coins featured the famous wheat stalks on the reverse side, symbolizing prosperity and growth. The obverse of the coin showcases the profile of President Abraham Lincoln, a design so beloved that his portrait still remains on the penny today. The 1925 issue, struck in Philadelphia without a mint mark, is a part of this proud lineage. Now, what makes the 1925 wheat penny so unique? First, it is part of the early run of Lincoln wheat cents, minted during a period when production numbers and survival rates were much lower than later decades. Coins from the 1920s are especially appealing to collectors because they bridge the gap between the earliest issues and the later, more commonly found ones. The 1925 penny carries all the beautiful details of Brenner's design: Lincoln's dignified portrait, sharp lettering, and the bold "In God We Trust" motto. On the reverse, the two wheat ears flank the words 1 cent, proudly marking it as an emblem of America's working era. Unlike modern coins, each piece from this period was made with real attention to detail and craftsmanship, giving it a timeless beauty. When we talk about rarity and condition, the 1925 wheat penny without a mint mark stands out. While millions were originally minted in Philadelphia, the passage of time has greatly reduced the number of survivors, especially those in collectible condition. Many of these coins circulated heavily through the Great Depression and into later years, meaning that very few remain today in a well-preserved state. A coin in very good condition from this year is already considered a prize, because it shows clear details, retains its historic character, and has survived nearly a century of history. Collectors worldwide place high demand on such pieces, knowing that they are not only scarce but also increasingly difficult to find as time goes on. The demand for the 1925 wheat penny has been steadily rising in recent years. With coin collecting becoming more popular globally, coins from the 1920s have gained a special place in the market. The 1925 issue in very good condition is highly sought after because it represents a perfect blend of history, rarity, and affordability for collectors looking to add a cornerstone piece to their collection. Dealers, auctions, and private collectors all recognize the importance of this coin, and the competition for quality examples continues to drive its value upward. Now let's talk about the most exciting part: the current market value of the 1925 wheat penny in very good condition. In today's auction markets, this coin can command a significant price. Collectors are willing to pay well beyond the face value because of its rarity and desirability. Depending on the overall eye appeal, luster, and how strong the details remain, A 1925 wheat penny without a mint mark in very good condition can reach values that surprise new collectors. In today's market, we are seeing these coins sell in the range of $1 million, and in some cases, even higher depending on demand and special qualities of the individual piece. That is a remarkable leap from just 1 cent to a price tag that proves how powerful collector interest can be. This market is strong, competitive, and thriving, and the 1925 wheat penny is right in the middle of it. For collectors who are seeking tips, the advice is clear. If you come across a 1925 wheat penny without a mint mark in very good condition, hold on to it or add it to your collection immediately. Make sure to store it properly in a protective holder or coin album to preserve its condition and protect it from damage. Authentication is also important, so working with a reputable dealer or grading service can help maximize the value of your coin. Remember that the story of the coin adds just as much value as its physical condition. Collectors love knowing that they are holding a piece of history from nearly a century ago, and the 1925 wheat penny delivers exactly that. The future of this coin's value is also very promising. As more people enter the hobby of coin collecting and as fewer of these coins remain available, the prices are expected to continue rising. The combination of rarity, historical significance, and collector demand ensures that the 1925 wheat penny without a mint mark will always hold a place of honor among valuable American coins. Owning one is not just about money. It's about being part of history and preserving it for future generations. In conclusion, the 1925 wheat penny without a mint mark in very good condition is more than just a coin. It is a treasure from America's past, a symbol of artistry and history, and a highly demanded collectible in today's market. With its unique design, rarity, and growing value, this coin remains one of the most exciting finds for collectors. If you are fortunate enough to own one, you truly possess a gem that will only become more valuable as time passes. Thank you so much for watching this video and exploring the story of the 1925 wheat penny with me. I hope you enjoyed learning about its history, its uniqueness, and its exciting market value today. If you love rare coins and want to stay updated with more valuable coin stories, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it with fellow collectors. Together, we will continue to celebrate the beauty and worth of coins like the 1925 wheat penny. Until next time, happy collecting, and I'll see you in the next video.